guys, and welcome to another episode of Beyond the Game. Today we have a special guest that loves tennis, been playing for many years. Felipe, welcome.
Thank you so much. We've been waiting for this.
Yeah, we've been talking for a long time to do this. Finally, we're here on the tennis court.
I know, love it.
We have a lot of things in common. First, both from South America, but I think it's better to do in English than in Spanish.
100%. Yes. We can do it both, yep.
Your wife is just behind us on
That's
the court.
So, yeah.
Do you think tennis help you to meet the love of your life?
100%. When I was coaching tennis, I had the opportunity to work in Hong Kong. I was working at a private club. At that moment, I had a flatmate that I lived with, and he was Polish guy. He asked me, hey, listen, there's a new girl joining the company. They moved her to Hong Kong. She's going to be in the club next to us. Do you mind if we take her around, show her Hong Kong? And I said, yeah, let's go, let's do it. And that's when I met Claudia. She's from Poland as well as my flatmate. And that's how everything started. 3 years after we were dating, and it's been a long ride,
Nice.
more than 10 years. Yeah.
So, gracias to tennis.
Exactly.
Right?
Thanks to tennis. I think if it wouldn't be because of tennis, I wouldn't have met her.
Would you say that tennis changed your life, where you are today and growing up with the support from your family?
Yeah, 100%. I grew up playing tennis. It was funny because when I first started playing tennis, my parents put me in tennis lessons. They kind of told me, listen, you're going to go and play tennis. I didn't enjoy that back then. It was a group of 9 kids in one court, hitting a ball every 5 minutes. I didn't enjoy it. I told my parents, listen, I don't like it. They said, okay, no problem. You don't have to do it again. And then I saw all my family, they were taking lessons, they were playing tournaments, they joined a club, and they were meeting a lot of friends, basically having a blast. And at that time, then I felt like I was aside. I was not enjoying that moment that they were enjoying. So then, by myself, I picked up my brother's racket and I started to play on the wall. And then I fell in love with it. I met a lot of kids, started playing with them until I told my parents, hey, listen, now I want to play tennis. So my parents said, yeah, no problem. Just wait until Christmas. You can ask Santa for a racket, and that's how we started.
So you play tennis from young age? Or
Exactly.
You're a teenager?
I started at the age of 9. I played national level. When I graduated from high school, I decided to I was playing tons of tournaments back then. Then when I graduated from high school, I told my parents, listen, I want to go to America to find a scholarship. I really wanted to stay in Florida. It was tough back then. They offered me other scholarships all around America, but it was cold states. So I said, no, Florida. And then at that time, it was very difficult for me to find a scholarship there because of the level, because of the area where I wanted to be. So then I stopped for a little bit.
Just going back a little bit, like when you're a teenager, your parents were very supportive, taking you around to play tournaments, giving you all the family support that you need at that time, because at a young age you need someone to drive you. Like in Colombia it's a big country. You need someone that, okay, let's go on the weekend, or taking you to practice. Do you think it's a big part of a kid or a teenager to do sports is the support from the parents? Because if the parents don't want to take you, it's the easiest way to say, no, stay home.
Yeah.
I don't have time for you.
We never see what the parents really do, but for them, organizing the logistics, okay, I'll pick you up from school, or I have this person picking you up, taking you to the lessons. Then I have to leave early from work to go and pick you up, then take you home, then go back to work, doing things like this. People don't see those things behind the scenes, but I think very important from the parents to put that work, to support you. My parents did, to be honest. They, as you said, they took me to the tournaments, they took me to practice, they gave me the support after matches, win or lose, they were always there. We made it fun, actually. If I lose, we would laugh about it. If I win, they will be super excited, and we will also laugh and see what I could improve and things like this. And yeah, it was was super good from them.
Good. Yeah.
I think they made me fall in love with the tennis, which they can also, I think if parents don't take it the right way, they can also make it kind of...
Can push away.
Push away, exactly.
There's too much pressure from the parents.
Yeah.
And if they think the kids, they need to win no matter what. Or when you were playing, did you feel a lot of parents, they had a dream?
Yeah.
Like, because a lot of parents, we know that they had a dream to be a professional athlete.
Yes.
Or a professional tennis player. Did you have that feeling when you were playing? A lot of your teammates or friends, they had the parents that they're hoping that their dream become true, and the pressure, putting pressure on the kid. But at the end, the kid didn't want to do that.
Exactly.
So did you have a lot of those experiences?
I think my parents wanted to build a nice person. They wanted me to be the correct person on the court. So, for example, be polite.
Okay.
Win or lose, be nice to the opponent.
Yeah.
Shake their hand, look at their face. Make sure that even no matter how angry I was, if I lost a match, go and tell them, listen, well played, good luck in the next round. Say hello to everyone. Say thank you. Say please. And I think I appreciate that, and then I can show that to my kids now.
The parents, not only the time, we know financially the parents need to support, to put the kids to play this and that, to go to school. But the emotion is very important, right? That's how you build character. And I think tennis is one of those sports that is different than many because you are alone on the court. Win or lose, you depend most of the days on you.
Yeah.
Right? You can play amazing and still lose because the other player play better than you. So you need to accept that.
But thanks to how my parents took the situation and they were with me, I think I managed to really enjoy the sport. I honestly was sometimes losing matches and still smiling. And it was not that the competitiveness wasn't there. No, it was there, but I was just, okay, come on, I'm doing things wrong. I know I can do it better. And so people will see me and they say, look at this good kid, he's losing or he's winning. And because of that attitude, I think I managed at that age to win more than what I lost. I was taking, okay, I have a tiebreak, let's go. I'm ready for it. The other people were tense, maybe because the parents will say something, maybe because they really want to win. For me, it was just to play well, have fun there. So, that was the thing. Yeah.
Nice. And then you said that you finished high school and you decided to go to college in the US.
Yeah.
You went to Florida and it was difficult to get scholarship. So you decided to go for the academic side and put tennis a bit on the side.
Yeah.
How was that transition? Like, was difficult for you to give up the tennis scholarship dream, but in the same time you had a dream to live in the US. So you had to put the balance and decide one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean, my dad has been always a very academic person. He was top student at school, and he always basically taught us that we need to be good at academics. Basically, we could do anything at home, but please make sure that academics are there, that the good grades, that you're doing your homework, that you're studying for the test. And my brother and I, we were really good at that. They didn't have to worry, basically, my parents. Actually, when I was in Colombia and I was doing my prime time in tennis, they called my parents from school and they said, listen, Felipe has been always really good at academics, but now we can see that he's missing too many weeks of school because he's playing a lot of tournaments. And we support him, but now he's missing too much and it's not fair with the other kids. He's not gonna get the same grades. He was a IB school, so it's gonna be tough for him to take it to that level. And then my dad said, listen, just focus on the academics. We will support you on the weekends, still practices after school. And you will see that with the academics, you will go somewhere. You can always come back to tennis. And then when I went to the States, I still had that in my mind. I said, okay, academics is a good plan B. I mean, I have it there. Like, if something doesn't work with tennis, I can always do something with academics. And that's how it happened. I went to college 5 years. I did international business and a minor in marketing. I worked for a marketing company for a year and a half. And even though I miss tennis so much, I knew I was doing things correct.
Yeah. And during the college, I guess was an amazing experience. And you did some student jobs on the coffee shop, the library, those things.
Yeah, exactly. Because I told my dad, listen, I can't stay in Florida. He's like, okay, the fees in Florida for us is not like paying the fees back in Colombia. So I said, yeah, no problem. I will work on the side. So I managed to do jobs in the library, jobs in the cafeteria. At some point, I was having like 2 or 3 jobs at school and then studying at the same time. So it was tough, but now that I think about it, I'm proud of all the work I put to make sure that I graduated and I made it.
Yeah, I think it's a good experience. You grow a lot. You go away from the family for no parent, no mom and dad to do the food for you, to wash your clothes. You have to do.
But I recommend it to every kid. I think it's only bringing positive things to you.
Yeah,
it builds you as a person.
You stay there for 5 years, 4 years in college, 1 year and a half working for the company. Then you went back to Colombia.
Exactly. Once you graduate from college, they give you a 1-year permit called the OPT. Mine, I did it in a marketing company, which was a lot of fun. I worked with a friend that she was my boss, and we had a lot of fun. But even though I was doing something that I liked, I was not 100% happy. I was going to work very early, leaving super late in front of a computer all day. And then when the OPT expired, the work permit expired, then I decided, okay, I'm gonna go back to Colombia. I don't want to stay in the States without any papers, so I went back to Colombia. And then a friend called me 1 or 2 weeks after saying, hey, listen, I have a very good job for you teaching tennis. Can you help me? I said, I haven't touched a racket in 5 years. I'm not sure if I can do it. It's like, no problem. It's a small kid. You will handle, you play tennis all your life, you know.
It's like riding a bike.
Exactly.
Exactly. Maybe
you don't forget.
Take a bit to get back.
You will get it. You have a great personality. You can only bring good things to the kids. They will enjoy being with you. I said, super, let's do it. And I went to California, to UCLA. I work at the tennis camp over there. And during that time, even though it was 2 or 3 months, I noticed right away that I loved it. So I decided to look for tennis companies in the States, maybe what opportunities I had there. And I found an interview for a company that manages hotels and private clubs all around the world. The name is Peterborough International, PBI, which I really owe a lot of what I have done in my life to them. Mm-hmm. And yes, I went to the interview and things went well.
And then from California, you finished the summer camp, you did the interview, and where you ended up?
Basically, actually, when I went to the interview, they said, listen, we really like you, you play tennis well, we see that you can teach. The only problem is that you don't smile that much. We need a person that is happy and showing that you're enjoying what you're doing. And you didn't show us a great smile today. I was
Maybe you were shy?
I think so, yeah. I think I was shy.
Make sure you record the smile now, huh?
Exactly.
Big smile. Big smile.
Yes, exactly. So I was quite bummed because I really liked the company. I wanted that job. I wanted to stay in the tennis industry already. And a month after they called me, they said, Felipe, listen, as we said in the interview, we are very happy with what we saw on the court, the way you were teaching, and we just have a question. And they said, are you smiling right now? And I was on the phone, I said, of course I'm smiling. Yeah. Said, okay, you have the job. And after that, they said, okay, you're hired, you start next month in the Caribbean. It was Caribbean. After that, I moved to the Bahamas. After that, I moved to the Maldives. Then after that, Hong Kong, where I met my wife. And after that, my wife said, listen, I want to be closer to my family. She's from Poland. Why don't we move somewhere closer to Europe? I said, okay, I'm happy with that. If you're happy and wherever my wife is, wherever my job is, that's going to be home for me, no problem. Yeah. I can do it. And the company offered us an opportunity here in Dubai, and that's where we end up.
So it's an amazing story. Yeah? Give even goosebumps that how tennis changed your life. Because from college to corporate life to one phone call, from a friend that can you help me during the summer? And here you are. After how many years you stay with PBI?
I was 11 years with them.
So 11 years with PBI, traveling the world, and then Dubai gives you the opportunity to still work with tennis and meet people from all over the world.
Exactly.
Meet great people, people that are involved in sports, especially tennis. We know a lot of people, high-profile people playing tennis. They're well-educated. They educate the kids. So, as you said, it's a nice environment. Dubai is the place. You've been growing the kids here.
Yeah.
So, how you see the future of your kids? I'm sure you and Claudio talk a lot about it.
Yeah, it's a great question because I ask that myself every day. Like, me and my wife, of course, we would love the kids to play tennis. This tennis has been in our family for many years. Girls play beautiful, they love playing, and we say, okay, well, do you think the girls are gonna play professional? Do you think the girls are gonna play college tennis or something like this? That's our dream. But it's not the girls' dream. So we have to see what they want in the future. At the moment, they love it. And I think that's one of the reasons why they like it, because we never put pressure to them. You have to go on the court, you have to do this. It's very simple. For example, this morning, later on, I'm gonna go and play with my daughters. One of them, which normally wakes up at 6 in the morning to go play at 7 and everything, she tells me, Papa, today I don't want to play tennis. I said, no problem, you can wait while I play with Ines. And then she's like, yes, Papa, no problem. So for her, she's surprised. Oh, okay, it's okay to miss one day of tennis. It's not like, oh, really, I have to go over there. Or now Papa is angry because I don't want to play. It's our dream, but let's see. Maybe one of them tells us, hey, listen, I want to be a swimmer. No problem. Let's try it. Let's give it all, like my parents said.
Yeah.
You want to be a swimmer? No problem. Put the hard work on the swimming. Do you want to be an artist? No problem. Let's go and paint every day, or let's try to paint every day. Let's learn what we need, the techniques and everything. You want to be a singer? No problem. Let's try it. And I want to do what my parents did. I want to support them to what they want to do, and see where it takes them. I think we just have to wait and see. Yeah,
I think it's important because you play tennis you from young age until high school, and then you decide to stop and go for the academic, and your parents were not like, we support you, invest all this money, now you're going to give up on tennis. No,
exactly.
You want to go do that? Do your best.
Every now and then I ask them, girls, do you want to go and try maybe some piano lessons? And they're like, no, we're fine with tennis. I say, okay. Do you want me to maybe organize some swimming lessons because you like swimming as well? You like swimming a lot. Do you want me to organize some? No, we're fine with tennis. And I think it's also because they feel comfortable with the people around us. Like, for example, with all the coaches here, with Nick, with Megdi, with Bogdan, with David, with Tilo. They're nice, great people. So my kids feel super comfortable around them. They come over here to ISD and it's like their home. They're walking around, like they were never like this. Always they were super attached to parents. Okay, I go with you, I go here. No. And here they're like, okay, I'm going here to the restaurant. I'm going to the paddle course, Papa. It's like a home here. Yeah. All the people is nice to them. They know a lot of the kids. So
it's good to see the kids happy.
Exactly.
Nowadays,
and comfortable.
We know it's a big challenge for the parents to take the kids away from the devices. You know, a lot of kids are connected all the time.
Yes.
Many of them, they don't want to do sports, especially when they go home after school and they're playing video games or they're on the iPad or on the phone. I hear from a lot of parents, it's hard to take them from that and to put them to play sports. So it's, as you said, you need to make sure the kids feel home, feel comfortable wherever they're doing, whatever sport, they need to be active.
Exactly.
Because give the opportunity them, especially in Dubai, to meet other kids from all over the world, different cultures, different backgrounds, and in the future it's going to open doors. Look for you. You did the college, stopped tennis, but tennis brought you back.
Exactly.
To travel the world, to meet your wife. You have two amazing daughters. And now you work in a different project. It's still involved in tennis.
Correct.
So my personal opinion, there's nothing better than sport.
100%.
To bring the smile, right?
The sport is gonna bring you to positive people that is doing sport. I remember growing up, like all my friends until now, I mean, I haven't lived in Colombia for over 20 years, and all my best friends till now are still from Colombia. I stay in touch with them, and it's people that either from high school or from the sport. You know, I still talk to them. It's people that brought good people. Like it's a good path that they.
Yeah, I think sport connect people. Like when we met here.
Yeah.
Okay, we both play tennis. You still play much more than me. But then we talk about the college experience. I met you, met the kids. We play here sometimes. We have fun. Doesn't matter how long ago I haven't touched the racket. We still come and enjoy. Exactly. And then you start playing paddle. We play paddle. We talk about. So it's a nice environment to be involved. And I think it's our job as adults that being involved in sport to show this to the kids. At the end of the day, we need to leave a legacy for them. I think if we can bring the smile every day, a good energy, and show them in a natural way that the sport is gonna make them better, we're doing a good part. And for me, that's why having the kids around, the academy that we have for paddle, for tennis, for table tennis, we have over 500 kids. It's for me, that's the best because they're the future.
Exactly.
We have done our part and we still delivering the message, but they can keep doing what we believe is the best for them and for us in the society. We see a lot of tension in the society. And sports bring that relaxing time. You make jokes. Okay, if you win or lose, it's the final result is just a consequence.
I think it makes you get out of that daily routine of things that you do. Maybe you're stressed about something. For sure, you go and play paddle 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. You go play tennis, you go swimming, or you go to the gym. 100% you're gonna forget at some point or in that time lap. I think it's healthy. I mean, it's good for your body. It's good for your mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And today you've been working in a different project for how many years now?
It's already almost 8 years.
8 years. That's good. And you create your path. A lot of people, I'm sure, they say, "Oh, Felipe is very lucky." They don't see the effort you put, all the challenges you had, then you had as a family. And it's easy for people to see from outside what you're doing now. They say, "No, but why him?"
I chose the path, basically. I chose the path and I worked for it very hard. So then I had the opportunity to choose, okay, I want to do this now. I'm going to chase it. And then that's
because people are not going to knock on your door.
No.
Hey, Felipe, you have this amazing opportunity. This is can be your dream job. You want to do? No. You need to go after it and you need to make it happen.
There was a time in Dubai where I was coaching 10 hours plus per day. And I was loving it, right? And I was coming home after that, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock sometimes. And the first thing I come home is turn on the TV and watch more tennis. And it's just a passion,
Yeah.
For me. For some other people, it's another passion. But if you like something, and if it's related with sports, it doesn't have to be tennis. It's just
any sport. If it makes you happy, and brings the smile, that's the most important.
Exactly.
It's an amazing story. I'm glad and lucky to have met you and your family. It's great people, as I truly believe. Good people, good energy, bring good people together. And sport gave me the opportunity to meet you guys, tennis, you, Michael, Claudia, the kids. And I feel still a lot of things that we can do together to make more people smile.
Yeah.
I think that's the goal at the end of the day. Just to finalize, I would say 5 words and you can give me what that means for you. Or can be 1 word or 1 phrase.
Okay, let's try.
Tennis.
Love.
Dubai.
Family.
Your family back home.
Everything. Family is everything, let's say.
Wife and kids.
That's my life. Sometimes I just cannot wait to be home and spend time with them, and it's just what you want to do all day. Like, for example, sometimes I drop my kids to school and I really cannot see that time, okay, I have to go and pick them up. I want to go now and get them and spend time with them, same as my wife. I go and pick her from work. You're always looking forward to see them.
An idol?
My father.
A dream?
My dream that my kids take tennis to a different level.
If you would say game, set, and match, what can mean for you, not only on the tennis court?
Build it, execute it, and enjoy it. I don't know. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Diego, thank you so much.
Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck.
That's great.
I'm glad we did this together.
I know.
Thank
Gracias.
you. Thank you guys for watching this episode. If you enjoy it, please share with the friends, family. Click the button here, give a like, follow us, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.